Well, how's it going, Kingsmen? Welcome back to the battlefield. Today we have an NTW3 match between the NR4 and RC clan. Now, I believe the tournament may be over, as it is the new year. I haven't seen any post a little while, so I'm assuming it is. I will try to find out who the actual victor was. I'm doing this one kind of thrown together. Just got home from work and kind of, I'm not going to have all the standing. I know that RC were a lot higher up, I believe, the NR4, I believe. I'm going to pull up the end of this match and we'll check that out. But let's pull up the armies real fast before this battle gets off. So like I said, guys, the NR4 and RC are playing. The Coalition are playing the NR4, and the Imperials are playing the RC. These are going to be the French invasion of Russia 1812 corps playing on Dinwiddie's historical map. 36 points total for each team. Man, look at this beautiful army. Davout's army, his corps just strung out along this road. Looks so beautiful, so picturesque. Anyway, so on the RC side, who is the side we're reviewing today, you have a 13-point Davout, you have an 8-point Schwarzenberg, you will have also a 7-point Imperial Guard, and then in the far back here, you have an 8-point Victor. On the Coalition side, the NR4 side, oh wow, Davout has a massive artillery piece. Holy cow. On the Russian side, you're going to have an 8-point Tuchkov, an 8-point Tormasov, an 11-point Wittgenstein, and a 9-point Duktorov. So, like, all the Russians, guys, facing all the French. I'm not going to lie, I don't know where Dinwiddie's is. Not sure if it's, like, close to Poland, Russian, if this is, like, a realistic battle that could be taking place. Either way, though, the Russians are here. We're going to pretend that this is, like, an early part of the campaign against Russia here, where the Austrians are also getting involved and helping out. They're like, we're done. We're done with Russia. Russia can go and kick rocks. We're going to go and help out the French. Said no one ever in any Napoleonic battle. But in this one, that's what we're going to role play this as, okay? So yeah, so Davout, he's going to be pushing up here with his corps. Obviously, like I said, not a lot of reinforcements for a little while here. You see the Russians, artillery pieces setting up. They have some dragoons out in front. They are probably garrisoning this town here. More artillery, cavalry, pushing down this road. Man, so vibrant, so clear, crisp. I love it. You have sappers set up. I'm assuming they're going to set up some stakes and let the artillery start doing its work against Davout's corps. And the rest of the Russians are going to set up in probably more or less defensive positions. Gotta love the uniforms. Oh man. Hopefully at this point I have fine-tuned any reshaders I am using, and all it does is bring a little extra spice to this match, or to the replays, and that's about it, and doesn't take away from the gorgeousness here. Now we do have Victor sneaking in some Chevaliers against some Cossack Lancers who are going to get themselves out of there. I don't think Victor's going to catch him, but he is going to push them back a little bit here. And, oh wow, they're going to actually go for a clash here. The first clash of the fight here. Lancers versus Chevaliers. Who will take this? And it does look like both decide to break off. But anyway, so we do have Schwarzenberg pushing through the tree line here to take up Victor's, or Davout's, right flank here. You have a Russian army pushing in here. Light infantry contingent attached to the main corps of the Russian army. And it is already firing on Davout's corps. Taking some shots. But they should reply. Here we go. We're going to see some replying fire from France. More infantry and cavalry setting up. Oh my goodness, yeah, things are gonna be a little spicier now. We have some artillery set up as well. Hussars rolling up, probably to defend their artillery piece. Hopefully my dog's not making all sorts of noise in the background. He's sitting in the corner here and hearing him like stretching and making weird noises. But so Nabu is not hesitating. Oh yeah. To engage the Russians here, especially with Schwarzenberg on his right flank, pushing through the tree line. He's going to get an excellent position. It looks like Russia is pushing up. Was going to try to seize some of the tree line themselves. They're going to get shot. As things are looking pretty good for the French so far. For the French alliance so far. Some grenadier columns shifting to the right hand side of this fight. I mean, I like this position that the 8-pointer has got now. There is cavalry encroaching on the flank here. I'm trying to remember if there's a cav corps here. Excuse me. I think there may be a cav corps, mostly Cossack lancers, maybe not. But you can see, oh no, this is Hussars. All Hussars. They're just gonna have to watch out for that. They have left some of their lancers in the back to try to deal with the Russians. At the same time, oh no. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be such a huge loss. I think they're going to save their artillery piece, but the Russian artillery is plastering this army. I think the French infantry charging in saved this artillery piece, and they need this artillery piece, guys, like desperately need it in order to keep their momentum going. And in fact, I think we may have a cav charge against the Russian guns. Oh no, disastrous artillery gonna shatter these lancers. It was worth the gamble. But unfortunately, Russia was ready for it. Oh wow, hold that thought. We have a huge cav charge. Oh my gosh. Russia going in with multiple dragoon units. Look at all the cavalry. A surprise attack on the Austrians. There's a cav corps in the field. Absolutely a cav corps. Square gets formed over there, but still, Russia is going on the offensive. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Cavalry to tie up the infantry, and then Russia to send in their columns, their grenadiers. So much Russian infantry here. Things are not looking good for the Imperials at all, guys. Now, Austria is probably trying to get their men out of there. Russia gonna try running them down. What a beautiful battle so far. Very, very vicious fighting already. You see cavalry from the dragoons circling Schwarzenberg's corps. More Russians going in against Schwarzenberg. He needs some reinforcements here. He's pulling back. Can only assume he's going to keep trying to pull back. We look at the grand scheme of things here. You can see Russia frontally assaulting the corps. That's going to take some damage from Russia. At the same time, the cavalry and infantry are just going to keep tying up. I think he does form a square, but still.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
The Russians are not hesitating in pushing for this attack. You can see all over the place. There we go. More and more Russians going in with the cold steel. Russia even as Austria gets out of the tree line. Russia going into one or more of the line. I'm surprised Russia's not counterattacking here. On this side, not a whole lot happening. Davout is pushing on the Russian flank around that town, that garrison. Obviously, a big concern here is Schwarzenberg's corps. We're going to have a huge cavalry clash here. The Immortals, I mean, man, Russia has so much cavalry. Look at all the cav engaged. Russia outnumbers the French easily. Their flank can start caving in. We have some units that maybe are going to try to get some volleys on the flank. Russia may try to bayonet charge that, and that's not going to prove... That's not going to do very much. Yeah, Russia's pushing across the road already. Nice volleys from Austria. Countercharging the retreating Russians. Still though, guys, Austria is starting to collapse a little bit here. He's trying to push back a lot of his corps. Artillery going to help drive him back over here. You do have Victor who's going to start pushing on the flank here. We have a bit of a cav engagement here as well. Some hussars. Some lancers here. Actually very decisively beating the Russian cavalry on the flank. And going in here. Oh, please. Oh, the Impétuis. Oh, no. They hit some stakes. All right. They'll be all right. Look at these guys. Some very famous heavy dragoons. Can be proved disastrous. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was a lot of dragoons that died there. Oh, that was them. They did that. I missed that whole engagement. Yeah, so, okay, so we do have now the Russians having retaken the position. Looks like artillery is going to be charged here. I don't think they're going to get a fire in time. Another loss for France. Guys, things are not looking very good for France right now. Just pushing out of the tree line. Oh my gosh. We have some Russian guard way out of line.
Our men are running.
Alright, yeah, this flank caving in. This is a huge disaster. Davout's corps is going to start getting collapsed in on. He's trying to probably staunch some of that bleeding. Over on this side, they're... Man, France is in a bad spot right now, guys. They are not in a very good position at all. You have some Chasseurs Cheval trying to save some of the Davout's corps. You have Russia victorious so far, especially on this flank. Seeing a lot of running Austrians. Davout has seized the windmills and the hill that they sit upon, so maybe he'll try to stop that flank. Schwarzenberg still has some of his corps left on the flank. Some lancers trying to tie up some Russian infantry to save Schwarzenberg's corps, at least a section of it. Maybe some of this corps will come back. I guess we will see over time. But this part of the fighting, oh man, this is going to prove very difficult. Oh wait, I apologize, guys. I'm pretty sure I did. Yep, it's been so long I forgot about the sound. I apologize, the sound was beginning to cut out. No one wants that. We, however, are going to shift now towards Victor's corps, as Victor is planning on making a very beautiful assault, I'm assuming, on the Russians. Gonna force maybe, well, you can't see it because of all the smoke, but maybe it'll give pause here on this Russian assault. I kind of suspect not. They're gonna keep trying to push around. Davout's gonna intensify the push maybe into the town in coordination with Victor. Cavalry gonna go in. The Impétuis charging. A beautiful charge. They are getting shot. from the other units though, but still, it may give Victor a chance to push his corps up. But what? There's Chasseur Cheval behind? It's like the first assault from Victor did not prove very successful. Debut is still... Oh, yeah, look at this, guys. Schwarzenberg's coming back. Redemption. Oh, nice. Nice volley into the Russian infantry, causing them to break. That was a crucial hold there from France. And now, guys, Schwarzenberg is trying to probably rest up as best he can his corps. Look at this. So many of them come back. They're exhausted, guys, but give them 5 minutes and they will be battle ready once again. And so far, Debut's actually starting to hold here. This may be the reverse. This may be the comeback that France needs. Oh my gosh, the rest of Victor's corps hadn't even assembled. I didn't realize the bulk of his corps was still marching up to the front lines. They weren't even engaged. Yeah, the Polonaise. Is it the Polonaise? Oh, ooh, that is actually a very strategically placed cav charge, killing a Russian general. They are not going to have those rallies and inspires or that morale boost to keep their men in the fight as long. And for Russia, that could prove very crucial in just honestly 5 to 10 minutes. Right now, Victor, he's just trying to outshoot the Russians. For the time being, buying time to get Schwarzenberg's corps back into the fight. He's resting. I'm surprised Russia's not trying to push over here. They really should. They should really push on Schwarzenberg. He's resting up almost half his corps that came back. This may actually help save them the battle. If they get this corps back, and you see they're not exhausted, they're just tired now. Winded, tired, they're already starting to rest up, guys. They are so very close to be able to re-engage here. And so with that, skirmishers and Debut's corps are going to push up here. And keep in mind, guys, Victor's corps is 2,327 men. They have actually... Besides the Austrians, they have the largest corps out of anybody. The French outnumber the Russians, surprisingly. Nice charge once again. These Lancers just keep crashing in on the Russian flank. Trying to chip away here. Russia is standing their ground for now. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, looks like France did try to go for another bayonet charge. Still, Russia, despite repelling it, is readjusting their lines. They're probably at risk of getting outflanked. I'm sure they can see Victor's corps stretching out to the far left. It make it very difficult. Now we do have the Russians reinforcing here. You can see the entirety of their corps, for the most part, shifting away. However, I mean, this could be a crucial mistake. Not really dealing with this side, especially with Schwarzenberg's corps coming back. With the Vu's help, they can start pressuring this flank again. This could prove the undoing for Russia. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Because I know that Russia does need to reinforce this side. Obviously, they have a massive French corps wanting to just crush this flank. So it's not like it's a bad idea to shift the reinforcements around. I'm just worried they are shifting everything away from this. And Schwarzenberg's corps is now advancing again. Charging somewhere. We got some grenadiers pushing forward. The Russian corps is reinforcing here. Cavalry engaging on the right flank. However, France seems to have a bit more of a hold on things Schwarzenberg's Hussars helping out. Getting some nice flanking charges. Oh, another general! Oh my gosh, dude. No way. It broke. Oh my gosh, man. That was almost disastrous. Almost a huge disaster here. Now we have from French infantry breaking. Ooh, France may start losing this Cav engagement here. It's pulling back as Russia's going to be in hot pursuit now. Let's see what's happening underneath the trees here. Alright, Victor is held fast. But you have... Okay, this is what I'm wondering. What is this Russian corps doing? They're marching out here. Are they trying to outflank Victor, maybe? Is that what's happening here? Oh my gosh, dude. Like, Russians are on the offensive here. The Russian Guard even going in. So Victor's now in trouble holding that back. You can see Russia on the counterattack having beaten back a chunk of Victor's corps.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, I think they're going to get this artillery piece. This right flank, guys, is rallying. This whole right flank. Schwarzenberg's corps has rallied and is coming back. Davout, I think, is mostly in the town, is seizing control of it. Victor's just got a hold. We have multiple Russian bayonet charges, one on top of the other. Victor's got a hold a little longer, guys. Just a little longer. France is looking pretty good actually on this flank, even with losing a couple units. Especially now that this corps has to march back and forth. This shifting of this corps really is going to bite them in the back. Like that was a unfortunate mistake, I think, that may have cost them the battle. Because I mean, this corps went over to help, but instead is having to go back to re-engage the corps they almost beat, but came back. I said there's plenty of stories you look at in history where like a flank collapses and runs away, but then rallies and comes back and wins the day. This is totally what's happening here. Truly, like, Schwarzenberg rallying his men, them going right back into the fight after having a mass rout, basically, from Russia. It's like, they're like, man, we want revenge. The general's like, yes, yes, man, don't run away, please. And considering that this whole Russian Guard, I'm assuming, corps, went in here against Victor, and I mean, they stopped Victor for a little while, but it cost them heavy losses. Some of their best troops were broken. That in and of itself is another victory. Man, the French really turned this around. Now we have the cavalry going for the general.
We've killed their general.
Oh, there he went. He is down. He is dead. Let's see which general that was. That was Wittgenstein, the 11-pointer. And yep, I think the RC may win this one. Actually, yeah, they're definitely gonna win this one. Hussars are in the back lines of Russia. Look at this. Oh, they're going for Schwarzenberg's corps again. Look at that. Second time, let's see if Schwarzenberg can stand this time. He gets another chance. One more chance to hold. He'll hold. All right, and I think that's mostly the battle. And so I'm going to show you guys something really cool while we're doing this. So this is the this is my all the shaders I can do. Just want to show you something really cool here. So let's see if I can do this. Yeah, look at this. This looks epic, doesn't it? Come on, you gotta admit that looks epic. It's like it adds depth because it only focuses on one layer at a time. Look at that. You focus on this guy and it puts everybody else blurry. Here we go. Here we go. Since the battle's over. It's just epic. Is that not cool? The only one that thinks this is cool? Alright, I'm probably the only one that thinks this is cool. I wouldn't do a whole battle this way because I feel like it'd be complicating. Although it would probably make it look very realistic. Like, I can focus on these guys, or make them blurry and focus on the guys in the back and make those guys blurry. It adds depth and almost realism to a battle. I don't know, I thought it was a very cool looking filter. Oh man, these poor Russians, they fought hard, guys. They fought hard. This general is probably very happy. These men did him proud finally. There he is. I'm just enjoying the filter at this point. This thing's really cool. Excuse me. Sorry to cough in your guys' ear. Here we go. It's a slaughter at this point. They're running down the poor Russians. Poor Russians have suffered enough, but man. But anyway, yeah, that's that. There's so many of these guys for all sorts of stuff. I've messed around with a bunch. There, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. I've only messed with a couple things. Mostly, you know, like the cartoon stuff. Kind of just, I don't know exactly. It just looked better. I sharpened some stuff a little bit. I didn't mess with the color like at all. But sharpening, I feel like, adds a little more detail to all the men. Doesn't make them all blurry. But anyway, let me see if I can just fast forward to the end here. Yeah, there's definitely left. What I may do is just skip to the end so we can see the results of this battle. All right, guys. So that, like I said, is the battle. A victory for the RC clan. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I look at the league, I'll post it up right here. So RC is in third place, tied with Rheinbund. Last it was updated. Napoleonics were in first place. The NR4 were the Haken Deutschmeister at 13. So yeah, a victory for the RC. Maybe that increases their win lead. I don't know. Either way, here are the results of the battle. So you have on the RC side, the side that won, you have the Al, I believe, who was playing the third point Devu. He got 1529 for the kills. Stanner playing as Victor. He got 1165. You have TT Ross playing as the Imperial Guard with 612. And then Knight of Shoegaze playing as the Austrian Schwarzenberg with 926. Other side, Duke Bob Ross playing as Tutushkov, 8-pointer, 1350 for the kills. Eternal playing as Tormasov, 8-pointer. He got 439. Zwan with as Wittgenstein, 11-pointer with 955. And then Gren He was playing the Dutarov 9-pointer. He got 809 for the kills. Honestly, I think if the at the very end, if the Russians hadn't got run down and killed, the kills may have been a little bit closer on both sides, actually. But yeah, I mean, the French did take that, and well played to both sides. I mean, France made a comeback, and it was legendary. It was awesome. Love to see it. So that'll be it for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. On a side note, I just got a notification that said that I hit 1 million views on my channel total. And that's repeat views and all that stuff, but still, 1 million views is a lot, guys. And it's all thanks to you guys. I definitely couldn't get a million views all on my own. And that'd be a sad job, just clicking videos over and over again to get views. But yeah, like I've always said before, guys, this channel would be nothing without all of you guys. So I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, the comments, and just being awesome. So until next time, guys, you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, I will catch you all in another video.